So here at MAKAR, we're an off-site manufacturing company. We've been around for about 20 years and we specialize in providing sustainable off-site construction all around Scotland. And as of right now, we're starting to move. Our typical business model has been private housing, but we're starting to focus more towards affordable homes. When it came to choosing a software partner, we really needed to look for a software that was capable of delivering a very complicated closed panel kit. We found that when we were looking, not a lot of companies were able to provide that level of flexibility in the design. But when we approached HSB, we sort of found that almost all of the design capabilities that we required were met within that. From there, that's when we got in contact with hsbCAD. The implementation has benefited not only just myself in design, but it's also benefited every other aspect of the company, where it's our assembly team, the workshop, costing. Everyone's benefited from having this. You know, when we produce our 3D models, we're not producing purely for producing a manufacturing product. We're able to make the most out of every single element that we're producing. When it comes to efficiency, it's almost night and day in the difference of the company. Going, like I said, from a 2D to a 3D software has been absolutely phenomenal for us in terms of all the benefits that you receive from using a 3D software when it comes to takeoffs, when it comes to accuracy and producing 3D models, and even tools such as clash detection really begin to eliminate any sort of issue that you could potentially run into in the workshop and also on site. One of the biggest pain points that anyone in the construction industry can have is out-of-date information, which can especially affect us in the manufacturing stage. So with working on something like hsbView, which eliminates a paper drawing process, it means that we no longer run into the issue of potentially people working on an outdated drawing, one that hasn't been delivered to them, or the old one hasn't been removed. So that has without a doubt been the biggest relief for us. When it comes to creating our 2D drawings currently, we spend quite a lot of time as there's multiple stages per floor, wall and roof element. And I'm finding that when I've been doing that, it's taking out at least a week of my time over the course of a 3 to 4 week project. With the implementation of hsbView, what I'm finding is all of that time can be better used elsewhere if it comes to working on other projects or if it goes on to expanding on our existing quality control procedure. And over the course of the year, you know, we're finding that we're potentially looking at squeezing in an extra 3 projects per year for one designer.
I work alongside Thomas to help the quality of when drawings come out and make sure all the workshop has all the sizes and everything it needs to build the project. Yeah, so problem with drawings is they aren't always up to date. People make changes and then they don't get updated. So we're working off older drawings. Drawings are also go missing sometimes. They get damaged and lost and torn. The problems can be pretty large. Sometimes we have panels go to site and then they've got a crane on site, they're putting the house up and then they've got to stop the whole job. Panels, we've got to work out what's wrong with the panel, why is it not fitting, you've got to rip this panel apart, sledgehammers, things involved to try and get these things fixed and put it all back together. The whole time you've got a crane there, it's costing money doing nothing. So yeah, it can have a big effect on site. Well, with you, there's the measuring tool, which will save us a lot of time. Instead of having to phone the office, get a size, wait for them to find out what we mean. Sometimes we don't convey what we want, so then they give us the wrong size. So if we can just do it with a few clicks here, it'll save a lot of time. Yeah, well, like again, with View, hopefully the workshop will work better drawings, more accurate. People have a better idea what they're building. There's a lot of saving time, less paper lying around, less having to print things, and yeah, hopefully more accurate panels at the end of the day.
Yeah, the reaction has actually been really positive overall. The guys are really excited to be moving forward in the evolution of MAKAR. A lot of them have been around for a long time, and over the past couple of years it's been really exciting with new technologies that we've sort of been taking in. So yeah, everyone within MAKAR, be it in the design office, the workshop or the site team, are fully behind it. So hsbView's been received really well so far. Our biggest concern initially was that the program itself was going to be too complex, which would cause more issues than it would solve. But we found, at least with the guys using it, is that it's become incredibly simple to implement this. The guys have all the information at hand. There's no waiting around for information to be delivered. And so far it's proving to be an incredibly powerful tool for us to be using.